This is old hat for the Flynns because they were repeat winners. They won back in 2010. So congratulations a second time around.
Oh, thanks a lot, Rob. It's great. We had a great time tonight with your supper in the field.
And we had a little better weather this time. As I recall, the last time we were here, it was a game in the fall of 2010, and it was raining.
Yeah, it was raining today. We got a little bit of cloud, but it's still sunny, and it's a nice day outside actually right now. It's great.
Okay. You were telling me that the farm has changed a little bit since we were here in 2010. It's a little bigger now.
Yeah, we got a few more acres. We're up to 3,000 from, I think it was 18 before. My son came home from university and is helping farm with us a little bit, and he's got some more land, and he brought some rented land in, and it's about a quarter, so now he's more involved in the farm now.
Okay, we're south of, what exactly is our location here? Because I know we went well past Birtle, and I think somebody made the comment that, boy, we're in the middle of nowhere.
Well, we're not that far off from Birtle. We're actually probably 7 miles straight south of Birtle, and then 7 miles straight east if you come that way. So we're in good country here.
Okay, now we've heard how wet it is in southwestern Manitoba. So are you kind of on the edge of that, or that's a little further south from here?
Well, there's some places not far away, like 15, 20 minutes away, that's not that far, that are really wet. Hamiota area is having a hard time getting their crop in the ground down there, and around in this area here, some of us, I'm fortunate, I'm done. Some neighbors are done, but there's other neighbors that are only half done. Just depends on how they crop their year, and lots of guys are struggling when they've left their wheat stubble standing, and with such a heavy crop last year, things aren't drying out for them, and they're still getting stuck all over the place. So it's a trying spring.
So what was the secret for you? I mean, you're finished.
Well, I got all my fertilizer down last fall and had it cultivated and harrowed and worked, and it seemed to not hold the snow and dried out just a little bit quicker. We harrowed everything before we sowed so that we were able to dry it out some and could see. We didn't get every acre. We went around a lot of potholes, but when it's a late spring, you can't wait for those potholes. You got to sow.
What sort of crop rotation did you go with this spring?
We're about half canola, pretty close to half wheat. Then we got a quarter into peas and soybeans this year.
And so that's something new for you, growing soybeans.
Yeah, it's the first year we're going to try just 60 acres and see how that's going to come on. There's lots of people are growing soybeans in Manitoba, so we thought we'd get a little try out of here this year and see how things are going to go.
What was your enticement? And I asked you this earlier. What was your enticement to grow soybeans?
Well, I think it came back from Patrick, my son, coming through Ag Department out of Winnipeg, and he wanted to get into soybeans and look at soybeans growing. So that's sort of what we've done. Let him take the reins there and go from there.
Okay, crop's emerging pretty well at this point?
Actually, it really is. We just trickled it on the ground there this year, and we had rain every week, and shallower the better it seemed this year. As long as we don't run out of rain in July, maybe, or August, to get it rooted good, it'll be fine.
Now, not only did you enjoy supper in the field tonight, but it kind of served a dual purpose for you because it's a special birthday in the family.
Yeah, it was kind of funny this morning when you got the phone call. It's my wife's birthday today, so you got me off the hook here for taking her out for supper.
Well, happy birthday, Carol.
Thank you.
And did you enjoy this supper as much as you did the last one?
Thank you for the lovely supper, because it's probably more than I would have got from Bill. But no, the supper was good. It was great to have you out, and enjoyed just being able to invite all our friends and family out to enjoy it with us, and so it was great.
And you people haven't aged at all in almost 4 years. That's pretty amazing, because I know I have, but you haven't.
Well, no, you haven't either, Rod, really.
Oh,
even Tanya looks young here yet.
And Kelsey looks young too.
Kelsey's, yeah, of course she is young though. So no, and we want to thank the sponsors. They were great with the prizes and the food that was sent out here. It was very good, and thanks for the sponsorship that you guys go out and get every year for dinner in the field for every spring and fall for the families. I'm sure everybody enjoys it when they're out there.
And I'm sure this is, in fact, I know this is the first that we've ever had a sponsor on Supper in the Field that actually gets to present a prize on behalf of the sponsor. And Patrick, if I can just get you to slide over here a little bit. Patrick, of course, is the valued son in the family, and is also a BASF rep. So doesn't that work nice?
Yeah, that's correct. I am the BASF rep north of Brandon in the Manitoba territory here, and I'm very fortunate tonight to present my family with, I guess, some BASF attire. They are lucky on a few things. When I come home with a tickle trunk full of goodies, they do get a few things. But tonight was a special night, especially on my mom's birthday, giving them a few extra little things on behalf of BASF. So it's great.
And in addition to being the rep, you're also farming, so you're keeping pretty busy.
Yeah, that's true. Like my dad alluded to there, we picked up another 1,000 acres of land, and with my full-time job, it is very busy. I work throughout the day with BASF, and then after supper, I'm moving trucks, I'm filling cedars, I'm spraying, and it is a big workload, but I enjoy it quite a bit.
How long do you think it'll be until you're able to push the old man out?
I'm not too sure. If you'd ask my mom that question, it'd be probably at the end of this year. But I know Dad wants to farm another couple years, so it's going to be enjoyable. A few more years farming with them, and it's exciting with BASF technology in all the crops that we're growing. We're seeing cleaner fields, higher yields, and more grain in the bin at the end of the day. So it's a win-win situation here on our farm.
Well, excellent. Well, thanks very much. And on that note, all the best to the entire Flynn family. I hope you enjoyed the supper in the field, and maybe we'll make you the first 3-time winner on supper in the field here coming up, maybe in the fall or something.
Thank you very much.